Good morning. Ooh, I am shiny. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you might be. I am so excited to be on the show today with you. Not really quite sure why it is looking so funky right now, so I apologize for that. But I was out in the sun this weekend, and so I do have a tremendous amount of lotion on my skin, and because I did get a bit burnt. But nonetheless, that's information that you don't want to know. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I open all of my lives the same way because I think it's so very cool that no matter where we are, we can all come together regardless of the place, but also the time zone. We can come together all at one time to engage in some amazing conversation. So mainly my shows are focused around my guests, right? Learning a little bit more about others within my community and my network. But today I am launching the human behind human AI cells, which is a brand new concept for me. I did test it. I did a pop-up in May, but I now am actually executing on. So the purpose of this is really because I have always, since I was a young kid, wanted to write my own book. In fact, I have started so many different versions. I mean, notebooks I've had upwards to 10, 20 pages, and then some as little as 1 and 2 pages where I would start this book and never actually finish. So I never fully executed. And I decided this year was the year that I was going to publish. So I am publishing 2 books at least. The first one being really centered professionally around cellivators and human AI cells. I am actively already working on that one. What the end product will look like, I'm not really quite sure, but I've started down that path. And then for some reason, I was nudged. My intuition, my gut said that I needed to generate this book, publish this one, which was the human behind human AI cells. I don't really know why. I don't know if anyone even cares about knowing about my history, my why, my past, and my present. But I decided, or I felt as though I needed to share that. So for me, in order for me to accomplish this, I have to have some accountability. So for my professional book, I have an accountability partner. We meet every morning at 8 a.m. We spend a few moments just chatting, and then we start diving into whatever we are holding one another accountable for. So whatever I've defined what that time is supposed to be spent on, that's what I work on. Now for this book, obviously, I didn't want to go the same route. I wanted to try something different. And so I decided I was going to generate these lives. So why a live? Well, because first off, video is something I'm not super comfortable with, which seems a bit odd, right? Because I am on how many lives a week? I think 5 different ones. So one would think that I am super comfortable in front of the camera, and I am not. I'm not as uncomfortable as I used to be, but I'm most certainly not. I don't love them. And so this continues to push me outside of my comfort zone. So that's reason one. The other is because if I were to do just a video, which I generate those or produce those every week as well, but those take me for just a 2-minute video, sometimes take me upwards to 20, 30 minutes to produce, for a multitude of different reasons. And I didn't want to spend that much time producing a video. I just wanted to go live. So I can go live. I can share my stories every week, spend 10 to 15 minutes on a Monday, share my story. I can transcribe it. And then voila, I can put all of that information together once it's transcribed. And I have the constructs of a book. Now I have to go in and edit and clean up and, maybe take some things out and maybe add some others. But it's so much more simple then. And I'm holding myself accountable by putting myself out there in front of you guys every Monday at 11:30 a.m. Houston, Texas time. So I am going to do these regularly. I would like to get to a point where I am actually recording some of them, because maybe the topic that I want to talk about, I'd like to record it as though I'm going live. So I still have the constructs of getting it done. Like I can't recreate it. I can't continue to start and stop. The goal would be to just generate it in 10-15 minute increments so that I can continue with a story and get that out. So in those days where I'm going to stream, I'll still be live in the audience. But the goal is to share a little bit about who I am and why I am so focused on the human aspect of sales. Why do I want to leverage AI? Why am I such an AI enthusiast? How do I want to incorporate that? Or why do I want to incorporate that to sales, into sales? But then why do I spend so much focus on the human aspect? So anyway, that's what these videos will be, or these lives will be about, every Monday at 11:30. I don't know who's going to join. If you're out there though and you comment, I will most certainly engage. My accountability partner is Anna Rooney, and so I'm going to tag her in the comments below. But Anna is someone that I spend on the weekdays in the morning on the phone with. So if you don't have an accountability partner, you know, go seek one out. Find someone that you can just spend a few moments with every day, and you carve out the time that you want to get something done, and allow them to be that partner that you work with through that. I think for me, the point of sharing just this intro video is to say, I would love to get to know each of you a bit more. So, if you have an opportunity to engage with me and comment and let me know some stories that you have, that would be really awesome. Send me a DM. But the other is, I'm hopefully inspiring others. Maybe you don't want to do something just like this, but maybe you have been wanting to do some sort of live and you were afraid to do one by yourself. Because let me tell you, the solo lives are the hardest of all lives. So I am a bit not nervous, that's a wrong way to describe, but it's not quite as easy to do these. So I'm, again, pushing, not only am I doing video, but I'm pushing myself outside of my comfort zone by doing these as a solo. And I'm holding myself accountable in a way that I know or if you don't know Michelle Griffin, she is awesome. I love her. And she says that the only way she can hold herself accountable is by putting it out there in front of her community, her network, her friends, so that they actually do hold her accountable, right? I think this is my way of maybe following in Michelle's footsteps, because I wanted to take a different approach than having an accountability partner, but rather have you guys hold me accountable. So again, I have no idea whether anyone even wants to read it, or is interested in knowing more about me. But for me, I felt like this was the right thing to do. And that is to write this book and to find a way to hold myself accountable. And I thought the way to do that this time around for this particular project was really to hold myself accountable in front of you guys. So again, every Monday I will do these. I will share a little bit about myself. That enables me then to take and transcribe these videos. And hopefully by the end of the year, I will have a book that I can publish. And for anything, part of my vision encompasses both my personal and my professional goals. And the first part of that is centered around my family. So my vision is to create this legacy for my family that allows us to spend more time together doing the things that we love. That's the personal side. And so when I talk about a legacy for my family, it is most certainly a financial legacy. But even this book would be a legacy that I could leave my family, right? Something that they have documented, a little bit of the history that they can carry with them, even when someday I'm not around. So, which, by the way, that's weird that I can say that without freaking out. because I haven't ever been able to do that. But nonetheless, so it is all about leaving a legacy for my family. And so this gives me an opportunity to do that. So I want to thank everyone for joining me. If you're out there today, I am not looking at the LinkedIn Live right now at the moment, so I can't tell whether anyone is out there or not. But I want to thank everyone for being here. I do want to remind you, I'll be doing these Mondays for about 10-15 minutes at 11:30 Central Houston, Texas time. And I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below, maybe your successes, some of the things that you are, maybe whatever the theme is for this live each week, you engage with me. So I'm looking forward to learning more about you in that process. And I also look forward to just really holding myself accountable. So I want to thank everyone again for being here. I want to wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Look forward to seeing you at the other lives that I am hosting throughout the week. So tomorrow I have the Celevators, and there is a guest switch. So I will work on updating that and getting that to you guys. But I have my Celevators program, which focuses on all things sales, on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Central. On Wednesdays, I have my Cafe AI chats at 9 a.m. and my Blue TV at 11 a.m. But I am switching that up because my Blue TV guest needs to come on at 10. So I'm not doing Cafe AI chats this week and only doing Blue TV. So I have Celevators at 9 on Tuesday. This week only, I have the Blue TV at 10 a.m. Central. On Thursday, we have the Profit Trio at 10 a.m. Central. And on Friday, we have Coffee with Denise at 10 a.m. Central. So I look forward to seeing you guys at one of those shows. At the very least, I look forward to having you guys in the audience next week on Monday at 11:30 a.m. Central. And even if you don't join in on the live, I'm going to be here. So I don't know why I'm struggling. It's Monday and I have had 2 cups of coffee, but I'm going to leave you guys. Let you have a great rest of your day and look forward to seeing you throughout the week here on LinkedIn. Thanks, everyone.